Hey everybody, it's Uptown, and long time no see. Today's video I have another wig review to give to you guys, this time from a company that I have not reviewed before, so that's pretty exciting. Today the company that I'm going to talk to you about is called Everyday Wigs. Everyday Wigs is a synthetic wig company that specializes in lace front wigs, and they have a website, and links to all their social media and stuff you can find in the description box below, as always, so be sure to check that out. And for this video, I figured I would cut right to the chase and just get right into it and show you the wig that I'm reviewing, which is this one. Everyday Wigs reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out one of their wigs and do a review for it for you guys to help spread the word, and I accepted. So this video is sponsored by them, and they sent me this wig for me to try. When picking wigs from their website, I decided to go for something that I haven't really tried before, so that I can, you know, not only expand my ever-growing wig repertoire, but also just to, you know, try something new, showcase a little bit of something different to you guys each and every time I do one of these videos, so that you get a good idea of what's out there in the synthetic lace front wig world. I've reviewed long wigs before, and I have reviewed red wigs before, but I've never reviewed a long red wig, let alone a color that's more realistic and something more attainable in real life. I was really drawn to this wig because of its incredible length, which I will show you in a second. This shot doesn't really do it justice, but also because of the color and the fact that it's naturally straight. A lot of synthetic lace front wigs that I've come across are either like super curly or a very defined style that's already been cut into them, or have a lot of like cool crazy colors with the roots and the ends and ombres and all kinds of more out there color designs. But this one was much more down to earth and versatile in that way, and so I was really excited and anxious to give it a try, so here we are. Before I get too far into talking about the wig itself, I just want to take a moment to appreciate the gorgeous box that this wig came in. Like, can you guys see this? Look at this box. This box is beautiful. Please appreciate this box because it's wonderful and I love it a lot. It's so pretty. It's in wonderful condition. Thank you, mail carriers, for not bashing up my box. I like to keep nice boxes. Opens here at the front. Inside was very simple. It had the wig in a bag, protected in a hairnet, like a lot of wigs come. Comes with a little card for Everyday Wigs with some of their social media that you can find them on, and also has care instructions on the back so that you have a good idea about how to take care of your wig in terms of combing it, brushing it out, storing it, washing it, keeping it clean. All good things to know. It also came with a good old-fashioned wig cap, which you can never have too many of these if you're a cosplayer like I am. And it also came with a wig brush. Not all wig companies will send you something like this with your wig. A lot of lace front companies that I've reviewed for haven't bothered to send me this kind of goodie, but a couple of them have, and I'm really happy to say that Everyday Wigs was one of them. These wig brushes are fantastic to use, especially on long wigs. They're super gentle and they detangle really, really effectively without pulling out a lot of fibers if you were to use a comb or a brush that you would just find at home for your real hair, which is a lot sturdier than a lot of wigs because that hair is growing out of your head as opposed to being tied in knots or sewn into a wig. There's a clear difference there. But yeah, I needed to nerd out about the box for a second. But now let's talk about the wig. First of all, I want to say I love the color. The lighting here is fairly true, I'd say. It's this makes it look slightly more saturated of a red than it actually is, but this is basically what it looks like. It's a very dark, rich, sort of scarlet red, I would say. It's not super orangey or super red. It's not too far on either end of that color spectrum to make it look really artificial, which is really nice. Second, I want to say that the quality of the fibers is phenomenal. You don't understand. This wig is really soft. It does not tangle hardly at all. When I was first putting this on a little while ago, I nearly dropped it. I basically dropped it, honestly, on the floor, picked it up. It's like a big mess now, but I shook it out, I ran my fingers through it, and there were like no tangles in it. Like at all. That's impressive for a wig of this length. To be that tangle resistant, that speaks volumes for the quality of the fibers themselves. So, A+. Thirdly, the length is very impressive. It is a lace front. I have it parted a bit on one side. It does have some really nice, like, natural layers to it, which helps it look a lot more natural again, which is the entire point of a lace front. The length is super long. Like, it comes down to about the small of my back, which is, in terms of wigs, that's very impressive. It's a lot of hair, and I've probably talked about this before, but way back when, many years ago, my hair actually used to be this long. Also this straight. Not this color, but everything else, basically. This was my hair, quite honestly. This was my hair that I used to have. It's really weird having long hair again. Let me tell you. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Haircuts don't change a person. But it's a lot of hair, and with this much length and this many fibers involved, not tangling is really important, which is why the tangle resistance in this wig is such a good selling point. Another thing that I will mention is that it doesn't feel super heavy on my head, which is great because, again, it's really long, the fibers are really good quality, but a lot of times lace fronts that have this much hair on them are incredibly dense, and they will feel like there's an extra 10 pounds on your head. And so you're weighed back all the time by all this hair, and it can get kind of uncomfortable, especially if you're wearing this at like a convention or all day, and you can start to get pressure headaches or something from something that heavy because it's just pulling at the front of your head and your hairline. But this one, I don't get that feeling at all. I feel like I could comfortably wear this all day long and not have a problem. So those are all excellent things about this wig. I love the color. The length is super impressive. It doesn't tangle almost at all, and it's not very heavy. And despite it not being super heavy, it still has pretty darn excellent coverage in terms of making sure that the wefts underneath aren't showing to everybody around you, screaming, "Hey, I'm a wig and I'm not real." Psych. You don't get a lot of that with this wig, like anywhere. It's very discreet and it has really good coverage. So that's another good thing. One thing that really helps with the stability of this wig is that it does have combs sewn into the inside of it so that you can use it to hook into your own hair or your wig cap that you're wearing, and to keep it stable and in one place throughout the day, which helps prevent slippage, which is really great, especially if you do pin curls like I do. With all the good things, unfortunately, there is one thing that I don't like about this wig. And unfortunately, it's an aspect of lace front wigs that's really important, and so the fact that I don't like this, I don't know, it's not great. The thing that I'm talking about is the hairline. Lace front wigs are created and constructed to look super natural, to blend in with your forehead and your own natural hairline so that people can look at you walking by and be like, "Ooh, I love that person's hair," and not automatically think, "That's a wig." This wig doesn't really do it for me. If you look at the hairline, it's not blended out super well. You can easily see either the wig cap that I'm wearing underneath, or if that slips back, you can start to see my own brown hair start to poke through because I have a more severe widow's peak than this wig does, and so that's kind of hard to hide. Plus and this is just to me as a person because I'm super pale. I'm basically a ghost. I probably glow in the dark. The lace that this wig is ventilated on is quite a bit darker than my natural skin tone, and so it doesn't really blend with my face very well. To give you a better representation, this is the lace that I cut off of the hairline of this wig so that I could actually wear it. If you want to know more about cutting lace off of lace front wigs to get them to a point where you can actually wear them, I have talked about that in detail in some of my other wig reviews, and so you can scroll through that playlist on my channel for more information on that and for more of a step-by-step tutorial, but it's pretty straightforward. Basically, this is the lace that came off of the front of this wig, and there is a pretty clear color difference there. It's quite a bit darker, and you can see that here. If this lace was better matched to my face, the hairline might look eons better, but unfortunately it really just doesn't, and so it does have a much more noticeably synthetic not realistic appearance to it. Which is really a shame because the entire rest of this wig I'm absolutely in love with. It's just not supernatural looking to me because I can't take my eyes off of the hairline because it's right here in the front, sort of in your face. I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. I don't really know what to do about it. With that being said, if you are somebody in probably the majority rest of the population of the planet, have slightly darker skin than I do, this might not be a problem for you and the hairline could look fantastic. I just personally don't know, because I can't know, because this is just the way that I am. I haven't looked through Everyday Wigs' website in detail to see and scrutinize the pictures there to see if their other wigs are all crafted and ventilated on this same color of lace. Some of their wigs might be on lighter colored laces. I'm not sure. I would have to double check that, and that's definitely something worth researching if this website seems of interest to you. But yeah, that being said, with that into consideration, everything else about the wig is phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, if anything, other than to just wear it out to be extra and feel pretty and feel like somebody else. But it's a really great wig, and I love it. It's just the hairline and the lace doesn't really do it for me personally. But again, this is just my personal take on it. This is my review of this wig that I'm putting out to you guys for you to take into consideration when you do your lace front shopping, or even just, you know, for educational or entertainment value. Whatever you take these for, it's fine. It's up to you. So that is my review on Everyday Wigs. Once again, links to all of their social media and information will be down in the description box below this video, so scroll down and take a peek at that. I highly recommend it. And they were also kind enough to create a coupon code for me to give to you guys if you are interested in shopping from their website. So if you want, you can use the code Uptown to get a small percentage off of your order. So you can save a little bit of money. Every bit counts. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video or learned something from it or just had fun in general. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care. Figured this might give you a slightly better idea of just how long this wig is. Like, can you see that? That is a lot of length to one wig. And from a distance, like, look how gorgeous this is. The color is absolutely stunning. It's just the hairline. It's my only gripe. Such a shame. I love these layers too. Especially if you part it on the side, it's just this beautiful cascade of hair. Stunning. I don't want it to end.